Hi and welcome back. So, done a few bits since last time. First, as I said, I would show how I fitted the lighting. So, spinning the cells. So, we've got, for the front, just red bit of cob. I've made a little platform that it's all sat in and a little bit of blue cob. I'll be also, when we come to seal this, putting a little bit of cotton wool in there. I ended up with this part. You can see how much extra I've taken out for the front of the buzzard so I can actually light it all up. This is what I originally did, so there's quite a big difference what I've ended up doing. These are back sealed with my Humbrol Mascol ready for painting. I've got little yellow SMD. I want to be careful because I've not got a lot of spares of these ones. Just to sit in there, which is a light that'll be shining out the front. We're going to be fitting red LEDs into here, into the rear here. And you will notice I've got a coat of paint on here. So I give this a coating of my Vallejo black primer. And then I've used the Vallejo light ghost grey primer. But I'm using that as my base coat. And the reason I wanted the base coat on so early is these parts I need to paint the inside of them so only the rim lights up. So I'm going to be putting a little bit of tulip in and then a little bit of a drop of this base colour, fit them in and then mask them over so they'll be masked for most of the rest of the build afterwards. So I think next time we see this, I'll get these painted and installed, and we'll see them lit up before I mask them over. Right, so I've this isn't all glued in yet. It's just a test, but can see these. I'm really happy with these. Did it just painted a little bit of tulip in the very centre, left it overnight to dry completely, and then just a little bit of the base coat, which I'm using the Vallejo Ghost Grey Primer for. So really happy with how that's worked out. I'm in two minds whether or not to switch it for a bit of blue cob. I might try it and see what the difference is, but on the whole, I'm really happy. I've also got the two LEDs in the back for the red. I sealed them in with some UV resin and painted over that in tulip as well. So I've only left the parts sticking out the back exposed. So I've got no light leak whatsoever into here, which I'm really happy about. This has been sealed up. I need to get some primer on because when I tested it, it had some nasty light leaks. The front is covered in, the clear part has the Humbrol on, and that'll stay in place literally until this is fully painted now. So next up, I'm going to get all the lighting secured in the cells, and I think we'll have a dry test of all the lighting on before we move on to sealing anything. Right, I've now got all of the LEDs wired up and in place. So LEDs, SMDs, cob. I did go ahead and replace inside with a little bit of blue cob instead of the white LED strip, and I'm a lot happier with it. I'll show you in a second. We can see my little red LEDs here for coming out the back, and they're coated most of it in tulip, stopping light leaks into these escape hatches. We can see there how them escape hatches are looking. Really happy with that. And the red that'll be coming out the back here. Really happy with that. Our front nose with its deflector is looking really good. Taped together in the cell. I'm not sure what we'll see, how well this will come out. But obviously we've got our red cob for the buzzard. We've got our blue cob for the nacelles. They are covered with humbrol, so it's safe for me to put this in place and paint it. And there's also a yellow SMD, although I think yellow is really pushing it. It's more orange, a lot more orange. But there'll be a little piece there that'll be lit up yellow. So all the lighting is now in place. Next thing I need to do is literally join it together. So I think we'll have another look at this video once everything's all in place, it's glued, wires are tidied up, and we just have a couple of wires coming out the bottom. Right, so I've got everything sealed up now on the Defiant. There's still parts to fit. I've got all the bits for the nacelles and the buzzard collectors inside to fit still. But everything is together and all my LEDs are still working, which is brilliant. Right, so I've got from putting it together here to clean up. I don't know how well you can see, but there's spots all over of light leak. So that needs to be sorted out. There's some putting on the edges is going to need doing. But that's to be expected. But this is a really good place. All the lighting is in place. It's all working. It's all together. This is stuck together. I've had to do it to 2 wires coming out. Obviously, because at top and bottom. And I'll fix them together in the base. I have ordered some brass tube to replace this rod, which I still, for the life of me, can't understand why Polar Lights AMT are putting out solid tubes for kits that they expect to be lit. But anyone interested who needs to order it, it's a 5mm tube. If you're in America, that's 0.2 inches. But this, I think, is a really good place to leave things. Next time, I'll be getting all these pieces fitted in. Cleaning up and putting, and then getting a base coat of everything, and then we're just into painting. So we'll see how we go with clean up. It might be just one more video after this. But for now, thank you for watching. Keep trekking and keep modelling. Thank you. Goodbye.